Good evening and welcome to the broadcast here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel. I'm Joel McCall. Alongside me, Nami George. Coach Arnold's also with us. He's playing with a camera right now, trying to get ready for the second camera. And then Ray George is on the main camera tonight. And Coach Arnold will obviously be handling graphics and ads and whatever else he decides to take over for the evening. But I will have play-by-play duties of
you guys
this
want any food or anything?
regional semifinal between the Reedsburg Beavers and the Central Riverhawks. It is playoff time. That means it is, win and go home, or win or go home. And so the Reedsburg Beavers already won a game. They defeated Portage 62-22, and that was on Tuesday night, winning by 40. Really, they had a hands-down, just blowout win for them. Nami, it is playoff time, and I feel like there has to be a motivational speech, right, given to most in the locker room. You get the girls all set up. Sure, you had several speeches in your life, right?
I did, yep.
Well, I felt like we up here also needed a little bit of a motivational speech.
I'm
right?
ready.
So,
Oh boy.
in honor of one who we lost not that long ago, I am certainly not going to handle the duties of an inspirational speech. So I'm going to pass the buck over.
There's a tradition in tournament play to not talk about the next step until you've climbed the one in front of you. I'm sure going to the state finals is beyond your wildest dreams, so let's just keep it right there. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most importantly, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay?
Sounds pretty good. R.I.P. As, man, I love that movie. There is movies out there, but Gene Hackman in Hoosiers gets me every time, and we lost a great one not that long ago. Yesterday, it was earlier this week that it was announced, and over the weekend, and I thought for sure let's pull out a Hoosiers clip for tonight. We obviously could not show it because that would be copyright infringement, and we'd be kicked off of YouTube right away.
That was probably copyright infringement right there, too.
Probably. For the audio, we might not be live much longer, but I really wanted to hit on that. So, Coach Dale, thank you for providing some inspiration for all of us this evening.
I'm ready to run through a brick wall.
Me too.
Yep.
I wanted to cut the slow clap, though, because obviously you weren't going to help out with that, Nami. But for Reedsburg, then, as I said, they blew out Portage for the third time this year on Tuesday night in that regional playoffs. Beavers wrapped up the regular season, however, losing 2 straight. That's going to sound awfully familiar because that's what Central has gone through as well. Coach Simon said, we've been competitive all season with our inexperienced group. We struggled to score, so each game can be an adventure. One girl that I really liked was freshman Lorelei Williams. We talked about her even in that interview with Coach Q and how well she played in that 1-3-1. And Coach Simon said that each player has really improved throughout the year. Lorelei has had some big games. She's starting to find more offense. But then he said Maddie Casey's probably their most consistent player. And really, all 5 starters for the Reedsburg Beavers give about the same throughout the box score. They have a well-balanced machine, do the Reedsburg Beavers.
Yeah, and Coach Simon, one of the best coaches in the entire state of Wisconsin, of course, had some very, very good teams over the years, some state tournament runs. He knows what his team is capable of, and the thing about Coach Simon is he will have a game plan to put his kids in the best position to succeed. I talked to him a little bit before the game. He doesn't know if it'll be enough. He hopes it is. He thinks they can compete. He thinks if they do what they're supposed to, they can come out of here with a W. But I know that the Reedsburg Beavers will be in the best position to win because of Coach Simon and the work that he does. Yeah. I have a lot of respect for that man.
Very true. Addie Meister, Maddie Casey, Naomi Benish are the seniors and kind of the true leaders. Scoring was an issue against Central in late December when these two teams played. Beavers managed 40 points. Williams had 10 in the first half, finished with 14. All right, we move on to the Central Riverhawks, although I do have a the question of the night for Reedsburg, and that is, what do they run defensively? Their 1-3-1 was effective. For the Riverhawks, they finished the regular season last week going 0-2 against Eau Claire Memorial and Onalaska. The Riverhawks scored just 8 points in the second half against Old Abe's and never got the offense going against the Hilltoppers. It was a sour note to a very good regular season. You heard about Coach Q on his interview. He said, you saw what happened the last time we had this ordeal. We bounced back. That's all he can hope for, is that the Riverhawks are in the right mindset heading into tonight.
They've shown it over and over this season that their ability to be resilient. You heard Coach Q talk about that on the interview, and bounce back from these, bad losses. And so now it's time, and they're going to have to tonight, or it's going to be a real short postseason for them. Well,
and the girls have to buy into that 0-0 record. These girls defeated Reedsburg on a night where Gillitzer went 8 of 12 for threes for 32 points. The role players must come up with some points when it matters most. Coach Q said in his interview the confidence wasn't there against Onalaska, but it better be tonight. You have to know the Beavers are going to do everything defensively to keep Alana from taking over the game. What we've seen in the past when teams are effective in their defensive strategy is Simpson's frustration. Alana's been super important to the success of this program for the past 2 seasons, and even more now. If Central wants to get that elusive Saturday playoff game, Simpson needs to have composure when things get difficult.
Even if she's getting double or triple teamed, you can bet Coach Simon has a game plan for Alana Simpson. Although I was surprised in his email that he said, we know she's going to get her points. It's like, wow, maybe he's going to let her do whatever and try and shut down everybody else. I can't imagine that would be successful, but maybe that's the plan.
That did kind of sound like it. And so for the Central Riverhawks, my question of the night is, can Central still control the boards? It's not something Coach Q and I talked about Wednesday, but the girls rebound at a high clip and have all year. They need to keep Reedsburg to a one and done. Coach Colburn is on the PA tonight, and we'll be sending it down to him for the starters in just a moment. We do have the national anthem here, and we will run through the rest of the playoffs ball games that are happening in this sectional in just a few moments. But we do have the national anthem right now. All right, we send it down to Coach Colburn for the starters for this regional semifinal.
And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Reedsburg Beavers. Number 2, a sophomore, Hayden Purifoy. Number 5, a freshman, Lorelei Williams. Number 14, a senior, Addison Meister. Number 21, a senior, Maddie Casey. And number 33, a senior, Naomi Benish. Reedsburg is coached by Mark Simon, assisted by Mark Ronley. And now the starting lineups for your Lady Riverhawks. Number 1, a junior, Alana Simpson. Number 3, a sophomore, Ellie Gillitzer. Number 4, a senior, Katie Biondo. Number 5, a junior, Chloe Ackerman. And number 22, a junior, Emerson Keeney. Central is closed by Cortel Roberson, assisted by TJ Williams and Ray Peterson.
Thank you, Coach Colburn, for providing that. Whoa, turn that 2 down. You don't want me that loud. No, I mean, I'll blow somebody's eardrums if you do that. There
What?
you go. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Coach Arnold, for adding to our pregame. I didn't even get to you.
That's all right. You guys do a good job.
Lorelei Williams will be in the jump circle along with Alana Simpson.
Officials tonight, Leon Ackerman, Ken Barclay, and Peter Blum. No, none of them. So
Really?
no insight to give.
What good are you?
I know.
You're fired. Simpson across the timeline after the tip for the Central Riverhawks, and away we go. High post. And Ackerman. The 2 misses. Air ball. In fact, Keeney was there for the offensive rebound, but that misses as well.
Keeney got a finish on that second chance opportunity. Great job rebounding on the weak side. Got to cash it in.
Meister at quarter court. Off to Casey. Feels like a long time ago that we saw this team. And inside with Williams, and a foul after the ball had gone all the way to the out of bounds. And Alana Simpson just picked up her first foul.
Yeah, it's an odd play when the ball's going out of bounds, but I certainly think Alana did foul her.
Well, I agree with you on that. There's Casey inside, and then an offensive rebound as Benish misses. Ackerman tries to save.
Coach Simon mentioned having trouble scoring. There's a point-blank opportunity. Nobody around, and just misses the easy putback.
Out to Meister. Biondo on her. To the corner to Casey. Ackerman shutting her off. Benish. Got to watch the three-point shooting of Benish as Gillitzer reaches in. Ball comes loose. Williams lets Alana fly over her head. Second one up and good, and a foul. So 2 opportunities for Lorelei Williams. The second one is through. And Simpson should be honestly a little lucky on that she didn't end up hitting Williams, because if she did, that would have been her second foul.
What an odd play there. The ball was just loose, laying on the ground. Left somebody wide open underneath the basket once it was secured.
Well, it's Purifoy that ends up picking it up and finding right down below with Williams.
But second and third chance opportunities for Reedsburg.
Right. And you cannot give those up as Williams hits the end one, and a 3-0 lead for the Reedsburg Beavers after a minute.
Here's your 1-3-1 that you talked about in pregame, Joel.
Hey, squirrel finds a net once in a while.
And you're right with Williams up top.
Travel, yep. And so Gillitzer traveling on that. The pass, she's got to be able to grab that, then dribble, look her options over, and then go to Ackerman, and instead try to do it all in one motion. That did not work. Purifoy out to Williams. Benish tapped the key. Right back into Williams. You can tell they're really trying to get Simpson her second foul. Williams misses on the right block. Simpson speeds down. Euro steps in between traffic and scores.
Great move. She really has perfected that Euro step. When she's coming downhill, she is nearly impossible to stop.
And so 3-2. In this sectional, we'll run through on our first timeout. We'll certainly talk a little bit about all the other teams that are playing tonight. Benish right back inside after Casey's touch to Benish. Keeney got to keep those hands up, though. Purifoy in the corner, driving, flip to Williams. And that pass to absolutely no one and out of bounds. Well, we get a little dead ball. So how about number 5, Sauk Prairie at number 4, Onalaska. Number 6, Sparta at number 3, DeForest. And the number 1 seed, West Salem, hosting Toma tonight. Those are your other matchups in this Division II, Section 3. Bottom or top half, I can't remember. Do you remember, Nami, when you saw the bracket? I think this is the top half.
We have a picture of the bracket to show tonight,
right.
but I can't remember what part of it was.
Simpson, a no look to Biondo, who had already left her spot. Yeah, I don't remember tonight now.
One thing the last game we covered with these Central girls is they struggled to break the zone. Who were they playing in their last game? Am I
Onalaska.
Onalaska. They struggled to break the zone. They weren't swinging the ball quickly. The ball was stagnant at the top of the key. So we'll see if Central can do a better job at that this game.
Nice pass by Alana Simpson. Up and a foul. Benish coming all the way from the other hoop. Trying to trail the play, though. Reached up, hit Ackerman as she finishes with her left hand. What a pass by Alana Simpson. And also down on the other end, the defensive work that the Riverhawks are doing, because clearly the Reedsburg Beavers are packing the paint.
Once again, it's Alana Simpson on a fast break. So hard to stop this time. Able to find a cutting Ackerman. Finish through the contact.
And the confidence there of Simpson giving it off to a teammate is going to benefit as well, because you figure that she could get frustrated with her teammates if they don't finish some of those shots. Purefoy caught dead over there on that far side. Biondo ends up bumping into Meister, but took it away all the way up. Biondo missed that. Keeney flies it. Wow. Oh, yeah, he pointed the wrong way. I was going to say, that would not be Central ball. That should be Reedsburg basketball.
I wasn't going to tell him.
Well, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. 15:04 to play, first half. Yeah, that time Biondo too much. Probably got away with it the first time, second time not so much. You didn't even mention that playoff Joel's here.
I was trying to. We had such a hurried pregame, but playoff Joel, you can tell it's a playoffs when Joel shows up in his suit coat.
Yep.
Love it.
Benish running point up against Keeney. A little bit of an athletic mismatch there maybe, but 3-ball in the corner, in and out, every which way for Casey, but through at every part. 5-3 our score. Ackerman for 2, no. Gillitzer wanted to go up, but she shuffled around into traffic, gave it off to Ackerman, who hits another.
How about Ackerman looking to score tonight? Gotta love to see that.
And not what you want to see if you're Reedsburg. I mean, that was one of his keys to the game. Don't let a secondary player get multiple buckets. So far, Ackerman having a good game.
Purefoy getting past everybody and scoring.
Purefoy's going to be a good player for Reedsburg, only a sophomore.
Right.
But she shows flashes.
Simpson that had to go 5-hole. Set back up. Gillitzer to Ackerman. That was kicked, right? Yeah, I'm going to say. Good call there. That was kicked by Meister. Subbing in Malaya Simpson for Ackerman. And then Williams out, and that brings Lily Engel, a freshman. So freshman to freshman, both running that 1-3-1 up high. A little surprised by Ackerman being subbed out?
I am. I mean, she provided some offense there. Maybe just needs a quick breather. I can't imagine she'll stay over there too long.
Simpson with a wild shot. Malaya, oh, that did not actually touch her. She did a good matrix to get out of the way, but called out on her. So Casey back to running the point for Reedsburg. Malaya Simpson cannot get caught reaching. Gillitzer with great help defense, and that tipped off of Casey out of bounds. Great play by Gillitzer, because that play looked like a layup.
Sinking down in the lane, taking away that cross-court pass or cross-the-lane pass. That's how it's done right there.
Yes, it is. 7-5. Williams coming back in. Right back over to Alana Simpson. Gillitzer lining it up. Off the heel. Keeney there for the rebound. Simpson regathers herself too strong. Malaya Simpson into all kinds of traffic. Ball comes loose, and Gillitzer ends up with it. How many chances will the Riverhawks have? Alana Simpson fouled on the shot.
Nearly an and one that ball. Almost halfway down. Coach Simon screaming for his team to rebound the ball.
Ain't wrong.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, we've learned that. We've been on the other side that you give a team 2 or 3 opportunities, they're going to score eventually.
Coach Simon, his keys tonight as Simpson makes the first. He said can't let their second and third scorers in double digits. Simpson will get her points with shots she takes. For the Riverhawks and Coach Q, he said shoot with confidence and take the open looks. Be prepared for an Alana defense and stay strong with the ball against the trap.
We were right about Ackerman right back in here.
Missed the second free throw. Purefoy clears for Reedsburg. 8-5, 13 to play. Gillitzer could not keep reaching in, though. Purefoy has a good handle on the basketball. Simpson driving past everybody. Another flip shot.
I think Simpson frustrated there. A little bit of a hip check I think she might have been justified there.
I also think she needs to go straight up with that instead of kind of curling her body away from the contact. Yeah, dip that shoulder as you were showing me. People on the camera can't see that. Purifoy with 3. Let that go. Out of bounds. Good try by Engel, but goes out. Goal for 2 are the Reedsburg Beavers in 3-point attempts. Riverhawks.
Boxing 1 now from the Reedsburg Beavers. You see Simpson being face guarded. Meister drawing that. Yep, Meister drawing that assignment. So basically what it is, Joel, is a 2-2 zone with one person denying Simpson the ball.
Right. I know that.
John, I was explaining for our loyal viewers.
Well, you said it like I didn't know.
Well, I don't know if you know.
Continue.
You are from Iowa.
Oh, where they have a shot clock. And a better state tournament. Ooh, Malaya Simpson. They let it play on. Benish gets that bouncing ball over to Williams. Skip past the Purifoy. Driving inside. Biondo reaches in, steals. Riverhawks all over the passing lanes. Biondo, missed it. That out on Williams, though, stays with the Riverhawks.
Biondo down. Hopefully she's okay. Grabbing her ankle, it looks like. Might have come down on somebody's foot. And that hurts.
Yeah, I could actually hear her. We'll take a break then. 8-5, 11:50 to play in the first half here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
Matthew Construction, a proud Riverhawk community, sponsors More Than Asphalt and Roads. They're a family-owned company with exciting opportunities in engineering, research, and green technologies. Join Matthew's team of top chemists and engineers developing sustainable solutions for tomorrow. From the lab to the road, Matthew Construction inspires the next generation of innovators. Visit Matthew.com to explore diverse careers in legal, HR, tech, and more. Build your future with Matthew Construction.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
Don't miss a moment of the action. Be sure to follow the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, search Central Riverhawks YouTube, and on Instagram, search Central Riverhawks Live.
Biondo getting help off the court. So the Riverhawks, who don't have the deepest bench to begin with. Malaya Simpson lines up the 3. Just misses. Alana tried to keep it alive and off of her shoulder. Yep. And out of bounds. So Cameron Wojcik coming in. She's a sophomore, played a lot of minutes throughout the year. Obviously, the Riverhawks already short with Whitaker out. Now no Biondo. 8-5, Purifoy in the corner. Gillitzer trying to keep her away from that shot. Does. Benish switches pretty good so far. Meister for 3. Missed that. And then out of bounds off of Williams.
Whitaker and Biondo, very important players, but also 2 seniors.
The only seniors.
The only seniors.
Yep. Gillitzer looking to that side.
Reedsburg back to the 1-3-1 now.
Gillitzer makes him pay for that zone as well with a 3-pointer.
And that's what we saw in the first matchup. If she can get hot from out there, that's a game changer.
Reedsburg's going to need to do something there. I mean, that looked a little too easy.
Yep.
Meister over to the corner. Benish can line it up too. If you recall against Logan, she's the one that kind of went off.
I remember that.
Inside, and Malaya Simpson blocks it. Alana Simpson steals and saves. Gillitzer thought better of it. Alana Simpson deep 2, off the heel, came right to Williams. Maybe that extra pass to Malaya Simpson, I'm not sure. She was rising in fire, though, looking to score. And Malaya Simpson on the floor again, and Alana Simpson picks it up. Wojcik with her layup. Yes! Central getting out on a run, 13-5. I had it tied at 5, an 8-0 run.
How about the defense by Malaya Simpson? 2 possessions in a row now.
Freshman Nami can't play like one now.
Yep. Not a freshman anymore.
Nope, Purifoy on the wing. Attacks, spins, shot, banked up and through. Stops the run for the Central Riverhawks. And Meister making sure that Malaya Simpson doesn't catch that cleanly. Yang coming in to the scorer's table for Central. She'll play for Gillitzer. Big three-pointer there for Gillitzer, though. Figure that's got to help her and her confidence. Ackerman ended up running back to the point.
So they are not giving Simpson any extra attention right now. We'll see if Central can take advantage of that.
Got to figure out where to attack, though. Williams pokes that away and out of bounds. The length of Williams, I got to say that teams in the Badger Small are not going to be a fan of Lorelei Simpson for the next 3 years.
Prototypical body type for the top of the 1-3-1. The long arms, long reach. Makes it hard to pass the ball back and forth.
Ackerman deep 2. Missed that. And Malaya Simpson there for the rebound. Yang going to take the 3. Nearly hit it.
Malaya gets caught reaching in there.
Yep. Yeah, you get caught reaching. You're at a nice lead right now. You got a 6-point lead halfway through the first half. You're down a player right now. You can't get into foul trouble. That is the one thing that can turn this upside down for Central.
Particularly on those kind of fouls.
Correct. And Keeney with 2 already having to sit. The rebounds for Central. Who will fly in? Wojcik got to keep moving her feet with Benish on her. Or with her on Benish. Casey.
Before the shot.
Yep. Right. Is this on Ackerman? Yes. That's her first. And team 6th already, 8:45 to play. And you're talking about a 1-1 bonus for the Reedsburg Beavers the rest of this first half.
And for a team that struggles to score, that's a way to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Force the action, get to the free throw line.
Can't tell you the free throw percentage, though. That was not. It's Casey on the inbound.
Nice little inbounds play. Coach Simon drawing up a little 1-4 action, gets a screen across the lane, frees up one of his players running to the basket.
Looked inside to Wojcik, was not there. That ball was tipped quickly. Gillitzer and the hold and a timeout. Coach Q calling a timeout. Takes a 30, 13-9. We'll take it as well. 8:26 to play. Central leading Reedsburg in this regional semifinal on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel. Central Riverhawks and the Reedsburg Beavers. Winner of this will take on the winner of Sparta and DeForest tomorrow at 7 p.m. If it is Central that wins this game, it'll be right back here at Sutton Gymnasium.
Coach Arnold, I got a very important question for you. How is that scoreboard doing so far?
So far, so good, Nami.
I don't want to jinx it.
Then why did you even talk about it? Gillitzer. No. Malaya Simpson could not track it. I told you that I thought I fixed it last week.
Well, so far you're right. I don't want to say I didn't have any confidence in you, but
you had no confidence in me. That's what happened. 8:15 to play, first half. Three-pointer by Gillitzer missed, so Reedsburg back over. Central with some foul trouble and already bonus time for Reedsburg. Ackerman keeping Williams out of there. Purifoy on the screen, though, open in the corner and drilled it. Had a screen, kept Yang from closing out, and the three-pointer.
Reedsburg battling right back into this ball game. Central tried to pull away early. Beavers not allowing it.
Malaya Simpson. Ackerman at the free throw line. Off heel. Rebound. Malaya Simpson trying to come out of it. She does. Puts it up and through.
Boy, she's been on fire here early for the Riverhawks. Doing most of her work on the defensive end, but right there getting a second chance opportunity, putting it back up for the score.
Purifoy's definitely capable of going off too. She had a night where she had 18 at Baraboo. Right up to Ackerman. Oh, and Yang off of her. Out of bounds. Alana Simpson coming in for Yang. 15-12. Engel back in for Reedsburg. 3-point lead. Central went on that 8-0 run. Somewhat answered by Reedsburg. Normally it's Coach Arnold that keep a track of runs.
I got a second camera I can actually play with now.
So it's on me now. Williams, that entry pass up and over her head, out of bounds, and a turnover on Reedsburg.
A couple times we've seen Reedsburg do that. Now they got bailed out on that first one, but we've seen a couple passes just not even close.
Right. There's a couple other games that I wanted to highlight, but I haven't done it yet, as that should have been a travel on Malaya Simpson. She's still on the ground. Out to Gillitzer, top of the key. Gets past Engel. And then the travel on her. You want to make mention that Aquinas is at home tonight in D4 Section 3.
It's Melrose Mindoro.
Yep, Melrose Mindoro. They're in the 7 seed. And then number 9, Holman, had to hit the road in Division 1, Section 1, all the way to Marshfield. That's their first round. Luther is also in action tonight in Division 3. So a lot of teams around the area competing. Purifoy lines up the 3, line drive, in fact, but offensive rebound for Reedsburg. Williams, top of the key. Meister over there being guarded nicely by Gillitzer. Instead, it's Engel, and then a foul called. And if that's on Malaya Simpson, her second. And it is. So Keeney has 2. So does Malaya Simpson. 2. No Biondo if you're just joining us because she got hurt earlier. Whitaker has been out for, a month? Almost. Somewhere around that.
You know, Malaya thought that was clean, and you saw her reaction to the foul call, but it's that swipe. It's a motion down that gets called almost every time. We see it both boys and girls basketball.
Yep. And Engel missed both.
But now a third opportunity.
Correct. And it looks like a timeout by Coach Simon. We will stay here. 6:12 to play. 15-12. Because they call the 30-second anyway. So, and what we have coming up, well, not a whole lot. Show choir at Marion, Iowa tomorrow. 8 a.m. is when they start. So I'm sure the show choir team is probably already in Iowa. And then boys basketball Friday with an opponent to be determined. So not sure who they're going to play. We will have girls basketball for you tomorrow night if Central can win. They would host the winner of Sparta and DeForest, which is happening tonight in this Division II Section 3. As I said, these two teams meeting up earlier in the year at Logan. 53-40 was the final. Williams had 14, Benish 11, Purifoy 9 in that game, and then Gillitzer went off for 32. Simpson did have 14 and 10, but she had to shoot 15 shots for that 15 points, and a 5-second call coming out of the timeout. Benish did not get it in. Great defense by the Riverhawks.
Coach Simon can't be happy with that coming out of a timeout. And I'm looking at his face. He was not happy with that.
No, clearly not. Alana Simpson driving to the corner. Wojcik drops it down to Ackerman. 4 almost surrounding her. Alana Simpson lost the handle. Double on her at this point. All the way inside. And a foul, yes. Purifoy swiping. And so that's only the second foul? No, third foul on Reedsburg. And Alana Simpson to the free throw line for a pair. Purifoy with 2 fouls then. And Simpson hitting the first. You got to think that Alana has to create more for herself and teammates, especially without Biondo, Whitaker, and then Simpson with foul trouble. Biondo is already shoe off, iced up on the left ankle. Shoe's not even on, so got to believe that she's probably out. And Casey driving all the way in, and Yang fouls. Just taking it right into the hoop. No help defense for Yang. 17-12, but the clock stops at 5:34. And Casey missing her first. Remember, Engel just went 0 for 2. Currently 1 for 4 at the free throw line.
I said maybe a way for them to score, maybe not.
Right. Struggles at the free throw line as well. 1 of 2 on that trip. So 2 for 5 in the game. 5.5 to play. And the first half. Ackerman, baseline, front rim. Don't usually see that coming off the side like that.
No, that was weird. Love her taking that shot, though.
Yes, same. And it's there. Casey hands off to Purifoy. Right back over Benish. Wojcik did a good job closing out on her. Purifoy past Ackerman, drops it nicely to Williams, but never shot it. Pass up nearly over the head of Benish. One-handed shot, partially blocked, I think, by Wojcik. And Alana Simpson on the run. Step back. Off the heel. Ackerman there for the rebound. Has to get it out. Does to Alana Simpson. Top the key, three-pointer. Long. Rebound. Saved by Gillitzer.
Job by the Riverhawks hitting the offensive boards here.
Simpson all the way inside. Could not score. 3 chances for Central to add to their lead. Meister right back out to Benish. Purifoy had that screen. Got it open. Couldn't hit. Williams on an offensive rebound. What a move, but it was blocked by by Simpson, pardon me. Right back around to Casey. You could tell they really set up Purifoy nicely on those screens.
Yes, they do, and she's catching it in rhythm. That shot there, that three-point shot right on the money, just rattled out.
Dribble drive by Casey. Ackerman closed in on Purifoy. Back to Casey for a wing three. Yes.
Good ball movement there by the Beavers. Nice job of Purifoy driving, drawing a bunch of attention, finding an open teammate on the perimeter.
Ackerman closed out too hard.
Yep.
Gillitzer canned it for 2. Stepping inside from the three-point line and hitting her second field goal.
Feels like she's the X factor for this team if she can consistently score in double digits.
19-16, Purifoy fading away, hit the back iron.
Take a little bit of attention away from Simpson. Sorry, Coach.
No, I was just going to say, I think, it's easy to forget that Gillitzer is a sophomore as well. We're talking about Malaya Simpson and her progress as a freshman. I mean, Gillitzer has 2 more years to improve.
You're right.
As an essential part of this team.
18-16, our score, 3:15 to play before halftime here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
(19-16) our score as the Central Riverhawks lead by 3 over the Reedsburg Beavers. A rematch from earlier in the season, this time more important because win or go home, playoff time.
It's been a competitive game here in the first half.
Yes, it has. Ackerman, she'll take the three. Long, but Yang there for the rebound. Gillitzer, cut her drive off. Simpson was trying to post up, back over to Ackerman on the far side.
Central doing a great job on the offensive boards, getting multiple opportunities every possession.
Gillitzer lines it up, too strong. Simpson there, goes right back up. Oh, banked too hard.
2 possessions in a row now. Central's had 3 opportunities and unable to cash in on.
Oh. Angle almost with a bad pass. Benish able to gather and bring it across the timeline. Looks back over to Coach Simon for instructions and the play. Clock moves, nearing 2. Benish kicks it out. Meister for the tie and hit. Her first, team's third. First tie since 5-5. Gillitzer right back over to Ackerman. That was a nice pass.
Central got to find ways to score here, getting good looks, getting multiple opportunities.
Gillitzer short. Rebound Casey. Central 1 of 9 shooting threes. Got to drive.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Stop shooting them then.
Yep. Central's got to abandon the long ball. Benish. Meister. Oh. And Gillitzer reaching across the body. Her first.
It's a good call. As you said, Joel, reaching across the body. Not going to get away with that. Much rather, and I know Coach Q is lobbying for a clean play there. That's a foul.
Right.
Much rather have her just play straight up defense, especially with the other team in the bonus.
Right. This is the 9th foul then on Central, the final 1-1, and Meister hits the first. Gets a second, and only 3 fouls on Reedsburg.
Almost always when you reach across the body, it's going to draw a whistle.
Yeah. Well, and when you're on a more aggressive defensive team like Central, and you're on the offensive end relying too heavily on long distance shots, then therefore you're not going to get as many calls on the offensive end. Simpson answers 3. Mendes.
Nice play there. Nice shot by Alana Simpson. Central needed a basket badly.
I still don't like settling for the 3, but she hit it.
If you hit it, it's okay.
I'm going to go unpopular opinion here. I like the 3 balls right now. Let's let Simpson and Gillitzer fire away.
How about fast break opportunity for Simpson and the Riverhawks? Alana all the way in and missed the flip. Ackerman there for the rebound and fouled.
And again, it's a second chance opportunity that's going to lead to points for the Riverhawks, hopefully.
Alana's got to finish, though, on some of these fast breaks and second chances. Currently, she is shooting 2 of 11 from the field. Ackerman good on the first. As a hush falls in the crowd. Different look tonight because all the parents are over on the other side. Student sections are supposed to be down in front of us. Central's is over to our left. Reedsburg didn't have one. And Ackerman 1 for 2. 23-21, under a minute. First half. Casey sets up offense for the Reedsburg Beavers. I give Alana a lot of credit, though, inside against Williams. She has not fouled, too much. She's allowed Williams to get the ball, but only the 1 foul, and we're tied at 23s. Williams finished that one.
Coach Q might decide he's trying to tell him to hold for the last shot here.
Yeah.
Take at least a tie into the half, maybe a lead.
Right. It's the right thing to do.
And the right thing for Reedsburg, just to sit back and let them do it, right?
Right.
You'll be happy on the road, first round of playoffs. If you're
Right.
only down 2 or 3, maybe even be tied.
Simpson drives, kicks it over to Gillitzer. 3, off heel, rebound. Yang got to hoist it up, though. Somebody's got to shoot. Simpson does. Short. And we go tied 23s. MJ and MJ for the first half between the two teams, Central and Reedsburg. Winner will play the winner of Sparta and DeForest coming up tomorrow night. It is a quick turnaround in these sectional and regional semifinal into the regional final. Both coaches talking to the officials, pleading their cases. We will take a break and thank our great sponsors for making this broadcast happen. And we'll come back, and Nami will provide us with a couple of live reads, some important events happening for around the Central High School, and a couple of programs. And then we'll come back with your stats as well, as Central and Reedsburg 23s at halftime here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
The Central Booster Club is excited to work with you this school year. The Booster Club's mission is to promote and help finance the over 50 official Central co-curricular activities through fundraising efforts. Booster Club meetings are held in the Central Commons on the second Monday of each month during the school year. If you can't attend meetings, you can still help by volunteering at the school store and other events. With so many budget cuts, the role of the Booster Club has become even more important in supporting all Central activities. Sign up to stay updated on Booster Club activities by clicking the QR code. Go Riverhawks!
Don't miss a moment of the action. Be sure to follow the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, search Central Riverhawks YouTube, and on Instagram, search Central Riverhawks Live. Welcome back to Central High School 23-23, your halftime score here in this regional semifinal. Reminder that we have the Lacrosse Central Youth Dance Camp. It's number 3. They've had 2 already, and that is coming up on Thursday, May 22nd and Friday, May 23rd, 3:45 to 5:15. Youth will get a chance to practice with our Central dance team. The performance, a Memorial Day Parade walk on Monday, May 26th. They'll meet at Central at 8 a.m. They'll return around noon, get a chance to walk the Memorial Day Parade with the Central dance team. If your youth is interested, scan that QR code and register them for the Lacrosse Central Youth Dance Camp number 3. Also a reminder about the Central Alumni Association Pulled Pork Dinner Fundraiser, Wednesday, April 9th. That's from 3:30 to 6:30 or sold out, and they will sell out. It'll be at the Central High School East entrance. It's a big bore barbecue meal. $13 gets you a pulled pork sandwich, coleslaw, beans. You can get a curbside order. You can get pickup if you'd like. Pick up your prepaid dinners by 6 p.m. You can get your tickets by calling Central High School, 608-789-7900. Again, that is put on by the Central Alumni Association. And Joel, the Central Alumni Association, great partners of the Central YouTube channel.
That is very true. And in fact, how you hear our voice will help from them.
They have helped us out a number of times over the years.
Yep, Mr. Hunt and company.
We appreciate them.
Yes. He's in the house.
As we do all our sponsors.
Mr. Hunt is in the house.
He doesn't miss much.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see him out tonight because there's no 50-50 drawing.
Yeah.
But I did see him earlier today, so I know he's here tonight. And for the Central Riverhawks then, 8 points for Alana Simpson, 6 for Chloe Ackerman, 5 for Gillitzer, and Malaya Simpson and Cameron Wojcik, both with 2. Central shot 5 of 7 at the free throw line, 2 of 12 from three-point land. For the Reedsburg Beavers, 4 scores. That's it. Central had 5. 4 scores, 7 for Purifoy, 5 each for Williams and Meister, and then 6 for Casey. They shot 4 of 7 from the free throw line and 3 of 8 from downtown. Our ties are at 5, 19, and 23 in the ball game. So 3 ties, and that's where we are right now, 23-23 heading into the second half. And we kind of figured that this game was going to look a different scenario compared to the first time that these two teams met back in December over that holiday break. And in fact, I got it written down right here. 24-21 was the score at halftime. So it was a close game then. Gillitzer kept going off in the second half and scored 32, or career high. And in fact, it was back-to-back career high nights. Biondo the first day, Gillitzer the second day. Now Central, if you're Coach Q and you're looking at Malaya Simpson 2 fouls, Keeney 2 fouls, everybody else with 1 that has played. However, now you know you don't have Biondo. You knew you didn't have Whitaker coming in. How does he play his depth? And then what are you telling them in the locker room as far as please do not get in any more foul trouble?
Yeah, I think the first step has already been accomplished, and that's making sure nobody picked up a third, got through that. And so everybody is pretty clean going into the second half, which is good. You can't pick up silly ones. The ones that bother me are the ones on when you lose the ball or you miss a shot, and then you're frustrated and you reach in, 95 feet away from the basket or more. There's no reason to do that. The fouls down on the defensive end when you're trying to stop a drive or you're trying to block a shot, that's completely different, and those are the fouls that sometimes you're okay with. I think if you're Coach Roberson, you don't want to tell them to be careful not to foul because that's going to take away their aggression, and you want them to be aggressive. It's about using your brain and knowing when is a good time to foul and when am I just trying to do something because I'm frustrated. And it's those frustration fouls that we see it with the boys too a lot. They get into foul trouble with some of those frustration fouls. It's about picking and choosing when those fouls are going to come. And I know that that's not possible, but you can put yourself in good positions to not do that kind of stuff. You turn the ball over, you get back on defense and you get a stop. You're not going to be able to rip it away, underneath your basket. It doesn't happen very often, and usually it leads to a foul.
Coach Arnold, we haven't talked to you much in this ball game because I know you were so busy helping us get on the air, making sure that the graphics were good, the camera was all set up. You were doing a lot of behind the scenes while Nami and I were just riffing there for the opening of the game. So I appreciate all that you did to make us look and sound good prior to us tipping off. However, I do want your assessment of the first half.
Central's in an unfortunate situation losing Katie Biondo. They have a little bit of foul trouble, and so I would imagine that you're going to see them at a little bit better strength the beginning of the second half now that Keeney can come back onto the floor. But yeah, Nami's right. The difference between what you want and what you need is key here. And these Central girls, they want to get steals everywhere they possibly can. We don't need that right now, right? We don't need steals under the opponent's basket. We need good defense, and we need girls to stay out of foul trouble. We just need to keep bodies on the floor because they're down bodies right now. Offensively, I actually really like the way they're playing. I know you guys mentioned a couple times that you'd like to see them get inside a little bit more, which generally I agree with that sentiment, but I don't get the feeling that Central is taking the first open three-pointer they can get. It's usually coming off of some sort of a dribble drive.
That's fair.
Or Alana dribbles in to draw into offenders, kicks it over, and Gillitzer throws up a three. And just because they're shooting, 2 of 12 from downtown, like you're saying, they can't shoot any worse than that this half, right? And I think the only way you put this game away in the second half, if you want to do that as Central, is if Gillitzer's shots start going down and, Simpson then as a result is going to be more open because they can't keep trapping her.
Uh-oh. We have some video issues. We'll get that cleared up here hopefully quickly.
We're still good audio-wise.
Okay.
Hopefully that came from... Aren't you on number...
I am on number 2.
Yeah, so that's the black magic that's doing that.
All right,
then
give me a sec.
23-23 our score. We will get that back up and running here just shortly.
Might be having some new equipment on the way, Joel. Might not have these issues anymore. Hopefully.
Well,
we got some irons in the fire trying to figure it out.
Yeah, true.
There we go.
And we got our video back.
Yeah, there it is. I don't understand. That computer, though, does not like USB-Cs. I will say that.
We've learned that, haven't we?
Yes, except for we haven't learned to bring another cord.
No. No, that would be beyond our.
No. Do not say that. Do not say that. Do not bestow that because it is beyond you.
That would be way too wise.
Yes.
Instead, you continue fighting with the cords that don't work.
Correct.
That's how I roll.
Yes, that's how we have been doing it here as of late. But hey, we're back. Coach Arnold will keep us abreast of how we're doing over there, and he'll fix anything that comes up. Speaking of, though, have you heard anything?
I was just going to say that.
Sauk Prairie at Onalaska, Sparta at DeForest, and Toma at West Salem. There's got to be some scores out there.
My phone is completely dead right now, Joel. Nobody talking to me at all.
I mean, who can blame him? Williams was the one that brought in the ball to start things for the Reedsburg Beavers, but it is Casey who has a late lunch and supper, I should say, because Ackerman blocked her. 8 seconds in and back to the inbound.
Love Ackerman's game so far tonight.
Williams just loses that off the hands and out of bounds and a turnover. We've talked so many times about Ackerman and how well she has performed defensively throughout the year.
But it's the offense tonight that's coming alive.
Gillitzer. And then Keeney stepped out of bounds. Gillitzer on that flip shot.
So Reedsburg going back to the 1-3-1 here to start the second half.
Benish goes in and attacks Keeney, and yep, the arm goes down. That's Keeney's third.
And that's why they did that. They cleared out, just allow Benish to go right at Keeney. Keeney has 2 fouls. Now she's got 3. Smart play by Coach Simon. Put pressure on the officials to call that. They do, and we'll see if Coach Q is going to leave Keeney in or not.
Simply could not put your hands down. And Benish first.
You don't need to put your hands down, right?
No.
I mean, I think the average high school player, if you just contest with a high hand, it's going to affect their shot enough.
And the height right there between Benish and Keeney, almost identical. So it's not as though there's some kind of, Shaq Muggsy Bogues thing going on down there. It is simply, one-on-one and equal.
Did Muggsy Bogues ever guard Shaq?
I doubt it. Gillitzer air ball on the 3, but Simpson kept it alive as well. Gillitzer at the free throw line and hits.
Great find by Ackerman there. A pump fake is a great thing to do against his own defense. Players are shifting, trying to anticipate that pass, opens up the other players.
So 25s. Benish going to go right back at Keeney, it looked like. Meister. That's better defense, but Keeney has to go and get the rebound then as well. She does.
Did a nice job there, keeping her hands up, making sure not to foul. Cannot pick up a 4th for sure.
No. Alana Simpson flipped down to Keeney and scores. Keeney sneaking in that left block.
And a nice find by Alana.
But that's why she's so important to be out there, as Coach Arnold was saying. Benish lines up the 3 and hits. Naomi Benish, the senior, her first field goal, and gives it back to a 1-point lead for Reedsburg.
My phone blowing up now, Joel. I got lots of updates for you.
Well, you
Next
have to
time
hold
out.
off. Yeah, I was going to say. Wow, what a find by Malaya Simpson to Keeney. Well, that 1-3-1, the low blocks are going to be there, especially with dribble drive penetration. Oh, Williams wide open and missed it.
Central fortunate there, defensive miscommunication somewhere.
Alana Simpson trying to force action. That out of bounds off of Williams, stays with Central.
You want some updates, Joel? Yes, Aquinas up 34-17 at the half.
Well, I wasn't worried about them.
Well, I got West Salem 50-20 over Toma.
Okay.
I got Onalaska 20-20.
3! Mendes for Gillitzer. What'd you say?
20-20 Onalaska and Sauk Prairie tied early second half.
Wow, second half and only 20s. Purifoy too hard off the backboard, but Reedsburg able to recover. Casey going at Ackerman. Meister. Simpson making sure as Benish three-pointer. Nope. Rebound. Keeney.
Chance for Central here to start extending this lead.
Right, 32-28. Simpson, step back, and got it.
There you go.
What a baseline shot by Alana Simpson. 34-28. May I say Kobe-esque. That leg extending out her right. Looked good. That was a really nice shot. I got an eye roll from both of you after I said that.
Oh, my contacts are dry.
Oh, that makes sense. Benish on the wing.
I was just thinking Reedsburg needs a basket right here. They're getting into a little bit of a danger zone.
Right, Meister. And you notice that the defensive change then for the Riverhawks. Simpson is up on Benish and Keeney back down with Williams. Makes a little bit more sense because Benish is the one that was dribble driving, whereas Williams has been on the low block.
Right.
It allows Keeney not to have to play somebody that dribbles so much as Ackerman pokes it away from Purifoy. Simpson all the way down. Layup. Good! And a foul! What a little flip shot by Alana Simpson.
How about the defensive intensity for the Riverhawks coming out here in the second half? That time, Chloe Ackerman getting the steal. Alana Simpson cashing in on the other end. Gets the crowd going.
The foul on Purifoy.
And what just a pouring on of offense by Central in the last 2 minutes. Everything has gone in except that free throw.
And off the heel,
That's
though.
on you.
Simpson right back inside and scores. Missed the free throw. Ackerman there. And Alana Simpson, 38-28. May I say a lot of Simpson in this second half. Thank you, Owen and Raylan. Benish on the wing.
A little surprised we haven't seen a timeout from Coach Simon here to try to.
The same thing.
No shot, though. Simon does call the timeout.
He heard me.
Yeah. You called it for him. 13:35 to play in the second half. Central leads by 10, 38-28 here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
Matthew Construction, a proud Riverhawk community, sponsors More Than Asphalt and Roads. They're a family-owned company with exciting opportunities in engineering, research, and green technologies. Join Matthew's team of top chemists and engineers developing sustainable solutions for tomorrow. From the lab to the road, Matthew Construction inspires the next generation of innovators. Visit Matthew.com to explore diverse careers in legal, HR, tech, and more. Build your future with Matthew Construction.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
Central on a run here in the second half. 13.5 to play. Regional semifinal. Central trying to get to that elusive Saturday playoff game. Williams back out to Benish. Meister as Reedsburg tries to answer. Benish, three. No. Rebound, Malaya Simpson. Off to Alana.
At least a 10-0 run right now, Joel. I don't know the exact number.
Rebound after the miss. Tie up. Stays with Central. 38-20. Yeah, I agree with you. It was 23s. So if you look at it as a 15-5 run in this half alone, but I agree with you. I think I just don't have it.
I know it was 27-28 at one point.
Yeah, that's a foul. Williams too aggressive out front in that 1-3-1. Or did Reedsburg change to that? Doesn't look like it, does it, Nami?
No, it was a 1-3-1. You could tell when Williams is up top
right.
that's what they're in.
Staying with it. Engel going down to the low block, though. Purifoy coming out.
Reedsburg seems a little tired right now, and I know he can't go real deep on his bench, but they're just moving a little bit slower than the Riverhawks coming out of the half.
Simpson for three. No. Rebound, Engel. Coach Q did not like that shot selection, though. If you're the Riverhawks, you got to be a little bit more selective now. You got that 10-point lead. Benish out. Engel, no one came out to get her, but she airballs it. Casey saves into the hands of Benish. No, Alana Simpson. Oh. Head fake goes right by Engel, scores!
What a move to the basket. And now a steal on the other end.
Gillitzer picks it up right back to Alana. Stops at the elbow. Yes!
Joel, we talked about Reedsburg getting in close to the danger zone. They're fully immersed right now.
18 points for Alana Simpson, 10 in the second half. We're at the 12-minute mark, 42-28. Casey all the way in the low block. Missed it. Ackerman saved it before it went out of bounds. Up ahead to Gillitzer. Smart. Ackerman in the corner, got to get it out of there.
Love this. You can feel Central taking kind of a deep breath right now.
Yep.
Savor the moment.
Skip past Malaya Simpson, long. 42-28. I think the house would have came down if that thing goes in, though. They were ready for it. Everybody was. Benish. Wojcik just keeping her hands up. That's what she has to do. Meister lost it. Good defense by Malaya Simpson and Ackerman. Nobody with her, really, as Meister saves around the back. Gillitzer can do that. That's fine. You can hear Coach
Probably a good decision not to pick it up there because she would have picked it up and her momentum would have taken her over.
Right. Now Malaya Simpson holds off on the three-point, and Meister with a little kind of knee lift as Malaya Simpson's heading into the paint. That's the third foul on Reedsburg. Just one foul for Central here in this second half, which is good because the Riverhawks had too many of them with 2 and 3. Ackerman out, Yang back in. Inbounder will be Malaya Simpson for the Riverhawks, leading by 14. Wojcik was open, lost the ball. Malaya Simpson, nope. Purifoy underneath.
Reedsburg needs a basket so bad right now, Joel.
Williams on the
stuck
crossover.
on 28.
Purifoy deep three. No. Rebound. Alana Simpson, and then Casey fouls. Alana had the right to the ball, and therefore that is the foul.
Now, what's really interesting here, Joel, 10.5 to go. Does Coach Simon stay in the 1-3-1? And if he does, which... No, now they're going, what are they going, 2-3 maybe?
No, they're still in
No,
the
they're
1-3-1,
yeah.
okay. Central does not need to shoot threes. What Central can do right now is run up high, have 2 guards up high, and force Reedsburg to come out, who I feel like defensively is moving pretty slow. If Reedsburg has to come out and match up man-to-man, I think this game's over. If I was Coach Q, I would send the girls up high. You're not stalling, but you're forcing them to come out of the zone. You have a 14-point lead. You've earned the right to make them come out and guard you.
Right.
Well, and technically that is stalling, Nami, but they have the right to do it, right? I mean, everybody's playing by the same rules.
Right.
You know that's a rule.
I mean, if you want to,
so you gotta do that if you're playing on the game, and that happens to be the rules of the game.
If you want to play, if you want to play a zone, you have to be in the game. If you get down 14, it was my opinion as a head coach, you don't have the right to play zone anymore on us. Come on out and play us.
Malaya Simpson had plowed through the double screen and got called for a foul because she literally jumped into it. And a moving screen on Reedsburg. As Yang was trying to go through, Engel called for a foul, her first. And the 5th foul on Reedsburg. I agree with you. That is the rules. Yep, exactly. Play quarter court.
Gillitzer, stay up high. Here we go. Yep, there you go. Make them come on and get you.
And Yang can look inside, but don't want to get stalled there.
Yeah, don't dribble into the trap.
Exactly, and don't dribble into the corner where you have the least options to pass from as an offensive player.
Probably see on the camera there, Biondo.
You're fine.
With the, yep. Gillitzer doubled for a moment, then off to Alana Simpson. High post to Keeney. Gave it to Yang. That pass, I think, was trying to get to Gillitzer. Instead, Engel and Alana Simpson steals it back. And somehow with a flip shot goes in. No idea how she's looking at it going, I thought I was fouled, and instead somehow she made the shot. I don't know how that one went in. Casey trying to go at Keeney. Crossover dribble, got past her, scores. I mean, that's just individual work there by Engel. That's what you want, though, the quick passes. Don't stay up in it.
Stay right up here.
Yep.
Don't need to do that.
Free throw shot missed, but Simpson fouled as she was coming down on the shot.
Onalaska with a 6-point lead now, 35-29 over Sauk Prairie with 10 to go. We have a picture of the bracket. Maybe we can go on the next time out.
Yes,
look
that's
at
a
that.
good idea.
Our half of the bracket.
Between the shots, too. Now.
Yeah, there you go. You can bring it up. Simpson for the first. Good. Did we get the whole bracket?
I got our whole half. We'll do it. Yeah, let's do it at a time.
Wasn't ready.
Then we
My
can talk about
screen froze on me.
It's going to be so little, too, that we're going to have to go full screen so I can look at it.
Well, Onalaska and Sauk Prairie, as Simpson missed the second one. That is the 4-5 matchup. Winner of that would play West Salem or Toma. You already said West Salem was up. Big Benish, 3. Air ball, Engel, nope, stepped out of bounds.
Probably good that she stepped out of
Yes.
bounds. I mean, Ackerman caught that ball, and Simpson was ready to run.
Yeah, you had a West Salem score over Toma, and then Onalaska against Sauk Prairie. Those two would meet up. It's Sparta and DeForest tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Nami. I mean, I think if you're Central, you just keep passing this around the perimeter.
Well, you got to deflate the ball. You don't, and instead, Engel, fast hands at a timeout by Coach Simon. And so now if you're ready, we can bring up that bracket. I tried to hit on it the best I could, but there you go. So you got the number 1 seed, West Salem. Is that it?
Sorry, I think this is...
Is that the boys?
The boys.
That is the boys.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
See, I told you it was tiny.
Well,
I tried to get the whole half.
Here we go. I'll make it bigger so that you can see it, Nami.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Should be there. Yep.
So you see Central right now in that 2-7 matchup. Down on the bottom of the screen are scoreboards over the top of Central.
Oh, the name Central is right where Central
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it works out perfect, yeah. And so going to face a winner of DeForest and Sparta. We don't have a score on that.
Yeah, we haven't heard on that, have we? DeForest does have a huddle camera, so I would expect that to be out there. But, and then, of course, the other half of the bracket is going as well, the other half of Section 3, Division 2. The number 1 seed there is Edgewood, and they're hosting Fort Atkinson. We could run through all of them a little later, but that's the main ones is this section. And Keeney dropping the hands. Can't do that, her 4th.
Get our crack team on that DeForest score. Tony Service.
Somebody will have it. Like I said, I know that they do have the huddle camera. I don't know if they paid for the stream, though.
Danny Hartman. Dan Kazmarowski all giving me updates here. Tony says they are not on huddle, DeForest.
Oh. The last time I was there last year, they said they had a huddle camera.
I'm going to guess DeForest would be winning that game. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Those two fall 45-32. I can hear Coach Q yelling, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Ackerman into the corner.
And don't go there.
And a timeout by Coach Q.
Yep. He's going to be drilling that idea on the bench. Make the easy pass. Make the easy play. This game is yours unless you give it away right now.
And that's twice, Coach Arnold, that we've seen them dribble down into the corner. Don't need to do that. Stay up top. Pass the ball back and forth up top. Make Reedsburg come out. As soon as they do, then look to attack and get to the basket. You don't have to force it. You don't have to force yourself into the corner.
45-32. We'll just stay here. It was a 30-second timeout anyway.
Oh, Tony brings up a good point. They may not have paid to stream it.
That's what I just said, too. Yeah, I don't know if they paid to,
they may not have.
to do it. There's an echo in here.
Tony heard you.
Well, and if you don't have like a local radio station, somebody that's helping them out, then yeah, it might not be on there.
We pay for it here, thanks to our great sponsors.
Correct. I did find the game. It is on Just a Game, which there will be a fee for that too. So that's why you haven't had any updates.
We will wait to see the final of that.
And jump ball going back to Reedsburg.
That was a quick whistle, but again, you got to make the easy pass. They should not be able to trap you if you have 2 guards high in a 1-3-1 zone.
Nope.
Frustrating for Coach Q. You just call the timeout to avoid that exact situation.
Yep. We dipped under 8 here in the second half. 45-32.
Nice
Meister,
move.
yes. Little circle around Ackerman. You don't see Ackerman getting beat off the dribble too often. And it's back to an 11-point lead.
Now they're bringing the defense up. Now look to go around them.
And instead, Engel takes it away from Ackerman. Layup. No, missed it.
And it was Simpson hustling back that created the distraction just enough to force a missed layup.
Simpson all the way in, missed the shot. Second, third chance. No, instead Meister took it away. But Delana cannot get called for a foul here.
And there it is. You can see it coming.
And she better be careful. She could get herself a technical.
Yes,
here.
she can. That's her second. She's asking for a foul on the other side, which I'm not discrediting.
But that's one of those frustration fouls right there that just cannot happen.
Right.
And you all of a sudden feel this burst of life from Reedsburg. You know, they're still down double digits, but their fans are in it. Their players are a little more in it right now.
Yep, Engel there for an offensive rebound. Purifoy left her spot. Her and Gillitzer, pardon me. Right back into Engel. Meister. Left-handed flip shot missed. Ackerman on the rebound. You could feel the tension in Sutton Gym as Alana Simpson nearly lost it. Got it down to Wojcik instead. She missed the bunny. Meister. That should have been off of Meister.
I thought it hit her on the backside.
It rolled on the back of her, out of bounds. Official had ruled that it is Reedsburg's ball.
And if you're Central right now, you have the ability to quiet the fans in the Reedsburg side.
Yes.
By slowing down your tempo, making the easy pass. You are playing up to the chaos right now, and the chaos benefits Reedsburg.
Yep. Casey spinning right back around, and then Ackerman called for a foul. Her second. Casey at the free throw line for a pair. She is 1 of 2 on the night. 6:12 to play, 45-34. Our score.
There is a lot of time left in this game, Joel.
Yes, 6 minutes and 12 seconds. You're exactly right. Coach Arnold hit on it the best, though. Central is playing into the chaos that Reedsburg is throwing at them.
Yep.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And the pressure being brought up on the 1-3-1 that is now extended to the half court for traps. Gillitzer, Malaya Simpson don't need that. I don't want it. Instead, a steal by Malaya Simpson and a foul on Williams, but Malaya Simpson cannot be shooting three-pointers. Just have to understand the moments. And I know that this is a young team. Actually, you look at both sides. You got Williams out there that's, a freshman. Malaya Simpson, a freshman. We talk all the time, especially on our broadcast, about, a sophomore is now a junior. However, in this environment and in these situations, a playoff game, that's not something a freshman has ever really had, is Simpson missing on the offensive rebound. Benish to Purifoy. Inside, Casey, tipped by Simpson.
Settled down.
Yes, exactly. Malaya Simpson, I thought she was going to shoot it again. Instead, Ackerman over to the far side, then Gillitzer out at quarter court, and that's exactly what you're looking for, and a foul on Engel, her second.
Much better.
And so the Central Riverhawks will get some free throw opportunity because Gillitzer should be going to the line. Coach Arnold said a few broadcasts back, in tight moments, there is no one better at the free throw line that he would want other than Ellie Gillitzer. You're welcome. I said that was Coach Arnold that said that, not me.
That is all on you.
Somebody's got to get over to Purifoy, too. Benish. Backdoor cut with Meister, but no one there.
Look out here.
Yeah, Lana on a 3-on-1, and her flip shot, no.
Went behind the back. That was going to be a highlight reel layup
Yes,
there.
it was. 5 minutes left. 46-36. As Benish just going right into a double team. It's Engel that has the three-pointer. I think some Reedsburg fans want a foul there, but there's no foul when it's straight up. Oh, boy. Alana Simpson just turning around and just kind of throwing that ball out there. Malaya's got to come back. That's got to be Malaya coming back to the basketball to help her out.
At the same time, though, I mean, what zones want to do, especially 1-3-1 trapping zones, is they want high lofted passes to give their weak side players an opportunity to go intercept the pass that they deflect.
Right.
And so you've got to pump fake high and bounce pass around or something like that so the ball isn't traveling in the air as long.
Wojciech took an elbow shot. Ackerman tried to go up with it, and a foul. Coach Q, though, I don't know how many times he has put his hands down. He's yeeting over there. That's what he's doing. Nami will get it.
I got it. 39-35. Sauk keeping it close with Onalaska.
Yeah, they are. It's a good game going on there.
4 minutes to go.
Fourth foul on Purifoy. Ackerman can't hit free throw. Can we request that song from Buxton?
He looks a little busy down there.
Yeah. Second one, no, as well.
Yeah, we don't want to bother him.
46-36, an 0-for-2 trip to the free throw line for Central. Williams, Casey three. It was open, rolled out. Simpson on the run, but got to slow up, don't you? Keeney. Yes. Well, when you get a finish like that.
Yeah, you'll take the layup for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Under four, 48-36. On the line, a trip to the regional final tomorrow night. Central to win, it would be in this gym. Purifoy with an air ball. Ackerman saves. Gillitzer took some contact, too. Gillitzer's face is red. Well, pink. Oh,
get across there.
Yes, that was close. Gillitzer to the corner. Yep, there's a reach-in foul. And Gillitzer back to the free throw line. That is the 10th foul, so it will be 2 for Gillitzer. 3:30 to play, 48-36. Central has not reached this elusive Saturday playoff game in quite a while. And Gillitzer misses the free throw, as you see the ever harder working Buxton.
He's the event manager tonight.
Hey, he had a couple good songs. I'll give him credit.
If he can stay awake long enough, we'll be in good shape here.
Lord help us. Gillitzer hits the second. Sure, he'll appreciate our comments later. 49-36. The Central team has not reached that Saturday playoff game in a long time. Coach Q has been here for 8 seasons. He's never seen it. Meister, that was partially blocked. Alana stops at the free throw line, takes the shot, missed it. Purifoy there on the rebound. Tie up, yes.
Coach Q telling Alana, don't need that shot right there. You know, if it's early in the game, absolutely every time. But 13-point lead, 3 to go, don't need it. Running the clock more important.
Right.
No.
Yeah, right, exactly. Don't shoot that. Back out Ackerman, Gillitzer. But you can't hold either, though. You talked about that before, and they end up fouling Malaya Simpson. Casey, her second. And so Malaya Simpson at the free throw line for 2.
That's what you do. Pass it back and forth up top, make them come out and follow you.
Right. If Central were to win, it would also be the highest win total under Coach Q. They've had 17 wins in the past, looking for their 18th and that Saturday trip. Well, right back here, 49-36, 2:55 to play. We'll take a break here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
(49-36), a 13-point lead for Central. Clock stops at 2:55. Reedsburg and Coach Simon, Nami, you have hit on the established program that Simon has built up for the Reedsburg Beavers. You know, state trips, you name it, they've done it. Central
Simpson
trying to do it.
Simpson shooting a free throw, missing the first one, working on a camera situation. Now we're back up.
All right. So Malaya Simpson missing that first free throw.
Yeah, Coach Simon, some amazing teams. Had opportunities to watch a lot of his teams down at state. Had some great runs.
Trying to do it with a little bit of a younger squad, just the 3 seniors. As Benish getting right past Keeney, trying to take the contact, and instead Williams there for the cleanup.
And that's fine. No foul. You're up by 12 now. You were up by 14. Let that clock keep ticking.
Right.
That's exactly what we were saying there. I mean, Keeney has a height advantage there. Just having her arms up high makes that a very difficult layup for the other team.
Right.
Don't get stuck with it. Just keep moving the ball. Good look.
Yeah, Gillitzer underneath the hoop. Missed it. And then off of Keeney. Oh, boy, you got to finish that now. I mean, there's a layup. Get it right back to 14. 2:17 to go. Maybe a little more breathing room. Get it under 10 if Reedsburg can fire the three-pointer.
Big thing here is don't foul. Don't let them score without the clock running, even if one goes through.
Meister missed it. Fading away from contact, too.
Yeah. What do we have here?
Not sure.
Might have a fan saying something to an official.
Actually, it's a photographer.
Wow. Oh,
she's you can't be on the court. That's what it was. Yeah, it wasn't what she said. I think she can't be on the court. She had stepped all the way into the playing area.
I wonder if the official accidentally kind of bumped into her, almost like a sideline warning in football.
Yep. I think that's what the case was.
Never seen that before.
No, me neither. Well, and we haven't had too many photographers. Not that close to the action, I guess. Let's get past the Malaya Simpson. 12-point lead for Central, trying to deflate this basketball and get out of here with a W.
Credit to Mr. Buxton for handling the situation so swiftly.
Out of his slumber.
Central doing a great job right here. I mean, it looks easy for them. They're relaxed. They're poised. Reedsburg going to have to come out and play man-to-man soon.
And Casey ends up fouling on the reach. Alana Simpson to the free throw line. We will have our Munson Realty Player of the Game coming up at the end of our broadcast. We'll probably have Coach Q come up and join us for an interview as well. We'll see if he brings a player. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. We've talked to many of the players, though, this year. As Simpson scores on the first. Missed the second one, but Gillitzer there for the. Well, they should have called the foul on Benish.
There you go. Now just run some offense.
Right. And foul on Williams. Really, they should have had Benish, though, down below. Gillitzer was trying to fight out of there, and Benish would probably prefer to have the foul.
Yeah.
Took another 5 seconds off before Williams picked up her fourth and puts Alana back at the free throw line. Good on the first. However, 6 of 10. What a huge night for the Central Riverhawks. Rolled out and nearly Gillitzer. She did end up with the offensive rebound again.
2 in a row. We'll see. Yeah, Reedsburg going to keep fouling. I'm a little surprised. A minute to go, 14-point lead.
Williams just fouled out, finishing the day with 7 points. 5 of those were, 7 points. She finished the first half with 5.
So Onalaska still with a 4-point lead. Now a minute left.
I would say that's got to be super tight.
44,
almost ending
40.
with time left. I mean, figure we're at a $1.02.
Yeah, they're right with us, basically.
Yeah, I was going to say. Tipped almost identical. So Malaya Simpson heading to the free throw line.
So thank you to Tony Service for all those updates.
Yeah.
Dan Kazmarowski, Danny, helping us out here tonight.
And I will say that when I went to the stream link on Wisp Sports for that DeForest game, it took me to buy tickets. So I don't think that was on at all.
Oh.
Malaya Simpson hitting the first.
Another big game tonight in college basketball, men's Division III. UWL playing in the conference championship at Platteville.
Because they got the win just the other night.
They did. Yeah, they won on Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday. It was Wednesday, I think it was. I've been checking that out, yes. Meister, corner 3. Got it.
You see me supporting my UWL alma mater. Yep.
You had that on.
Yep.
Benish picks up her third. Back one end to the other for Alana Simpson. 47 seconds left. Just got to clean up, make these free throws, and get out of here. (54-41).
We will not say the UWL men's score.
Oh, that bad, huh?
It's bad.
You know, I wonder if they lose and they might miss out on hosting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that was the talk, remember? They Purifoy, but they have a chance to host some NCAA Division III games.
I think they still will, but a win tonight would have guaranteed it pretty much.
Yeah, Benish just picks up her fourth.
Does not appear they'll be getting a win tonight, though.
Oh, no. No, they're down pretty good.
Of course, Platteville, one of the top Division III teams in the nation.
Yeah. 55-41, 33 seconds left. Simpson has done a much better job tonight at the free throw line as well. However, 9 of 15. That's better than her average on the year. Purifoy. Benish, I mean, somebody had to take. Benish does. Three-pointer in.
Don't forget, Jaden DeLeau is wrestling tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Semis. Tony telling me that he has not wrestled his match yet.
Oh, would have been nice to have us on while he was wrestling. That's a guy you need to talk to next week.
Yeah, for sure.
After his big run at the state wrestling tournament. 55-44. Coach Simon taking a timeout with 19 seconds left, down by 11. Just trying to extend the game as much as possible here at Sutton Gymnasium. Thank you very much for being a part of our broadcast. You're getting text messages from all these people. I assume they're listening to us as well.
They are. That's a 12-point game, 56. You're getting blocked by
I'm getting blocked by the, I am.
The bar. Yep, it's happened to me before, too.
Yep, I'm going to say my spot, and I don't see the scoreboard.
Yep.
I can't see the screen, so 56-44.
Did get a chance to talk to some of the power lifters today that are getting ready for their state meet next week. Next weekend, yeah.
Saw that interview.
So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you see that.
We'll have Coach Ferget on next week for a Zoom call. He said maybe Monday. I was kind of hoping we'd do it later in the week when we knew their opponent. But he said he would be free on Monday, so we'll see what happens.
Playoff preview.
Right. Casey had fallen over, and then a foul. Gillitzer heading to the free throw line.
That boys' side, that sectional is very interesting.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Peggy and I were actually discussing that too and trying to figure out, what the pathway is, because that's very wide open. Say that.
What now?
I'm not sure.
So they took away a free throw from her for something.
I said one shot then. I don't understand.
Simpson left the paint when Gillitzer had the ball, so it was a free throw lane violation.
Angle on the three. It's an air ball saved by Malaya Simpson. And everybody's yelling at her to hold it, and she will. 56-44. So the Central Riverhawks pick up their 18th win of the year, 18-7 on the season, and move to the regional final tomorrow night. Game right back here at 7 p.m. in Sutton Gym.
Q talked about wanting to get to Saturday. They got to Saturday. We'll see what happens on Saturday now. Exciting time for the Riverhawk girls basketball program.
We'll take the break, come back, 56-44 our final stats, thoughts, and possibly a coach and player interview coming up in just a few minutes here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel.
The Central Booster Club is excited to work with you this school year. The Booster Club's mission is to promote and help finance the over 50 official Central co-curricular activities through fundraising efforts. Booster Club meetings are held in the Central Commons on the second Monday of each month during the school year. If you can't attend meetings, you can still help by volunteering at the school store and other events. With so many budget cuts, the role of the Booster Club has become even more important in supporting all Central activities. Sign up to stay updated on Booster Club activities by clicking the QR code. Go Riverhawks!
Alumni Association is a proud sponsor of the Central YouTube channel. The Central Alumni Association meets once a month with the main mission of providing scholarships to Central High School seniors so they can continue their academic pursuits. Last year, the Alumni Association awarded $63,000 in scholarships to 66 deserving Central students. For information on how to join the Alumni Association or donate, see our page on Facebook.
Don't miss a moment of the action. Be sure to follow the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, search Central Riverhawks YouTube, and on Instagram, search Central Riverhawks Live.
$56-44 our final tonight for the Central Riverhawks, getting the W and moving on to the regional final. Be here tomorrow night here on the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel. Reedsburg finishes their year at 11-15. They went 6-8 in the Badger Small Conference. Should mention that. I didn't throughout the game, but that's where they placed or finished in their conference. And for tonight for Reedsburg, they wrap up their season with 7-7, 10-10-10. That is their finals tonight. Totals: Purifoy 7, Williams 7, 10 Meister, Casey, Benish.
And Coach Simon talked about the fact that they've had a hard time scoring. We saw that tonight. He mentioned that they have a hard time rebounding. We saw that tonight. And so he was aware of where his team's weaknesses were. And, as he said, we're a young team. We're only going to get better. And, you see some flashes from that Reedsburg team, and you see where Coach Simon can have maybe a lot of excitement for the future as those kids progress and get older and get better.
They went 6 of 19 from three-point land and 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Yeah, you look at their team. We didn't see Sydney Olson. I believe that was a player that we did see in the holiday tournament. That's a freshman. Purefoy's a sophomore. Engel's a freshman. Williams is a freshman. Maddie Miller, I don't even think she played tonight, but that's a junior. Delkamp, a freshman. So Olson, junior. They only lose the 3 seniors of Meister, Casey, Benish. That's it. So think about that. You only lose the 3 seniors. Reedsburg will certainly try to gain some ground next year in that Badger Small. And then for the Central Riverhawks, 26 tonight for Alana Simpson. Ellie Gillitzer, 11. Then 6 points for Ackerman and Keeney. 2 points for Wojciech. And then 5 from the freshman, Malaya Simpson. Our Munson Realty player of the game is Alana Simpson. 26 points. There you see all of her other stats, 6 assists. What else do you have up there, Coach Arnold? Because I can't see your screen.
8 of 25 field goals, 9 of 15 free throws, 6 assists. She could have had more than that. That's just what we had.
That's true. That's what we end up having. Coach Q, just come over here. Arnold, do you want to switch headsets? Nami, you get the headset back on. Okay. You can talk to him too, even though Coach Q doesn't really want to talk to you. He told me that off the air.
Oh, I don't mind who I talk to. Y'all do such a nice job.
I'm just waiting to see if you would see what you're going to say when I said that you didn't want to actually talk to Nami.
Nami had my backline on the film yesterday.
Right.
I heard him. I was watching the Sparta game.
Don't ever forget it, Q.
Yeah.
Well, 56-44, tied at 23s at halftime. You get to the regional final, which is exactly what you wanted. We just found out that DeForest won by 10, so that is who you're going to be playing. 49-39, I think, is what you showed me on that.
49-39. Onalaska ends up winning by 2 over Sauk Prairie.
Wow.
That one I had as a toss-up.
Yep. Yeah, that was a close game. Well, tonight, Coach, talk about your team. Talk about this win. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts heading into the halftime, first of all, 23s.
So we'll take it. I mean, it's a 0-0 game. The team that comes out on top by 1 point wins the game, right? It's better than being down. I'll tell you that much. Would have preferred to have a lead, right? We had a lead but it was a tight game. It was a tight game the whole half. We got going early. Chloe got going early. I know that. Had 6 points early in the game. That's why I brought her up today.
Yep.
It's kind of our spark right away. And then coming out of halftime, I thought we really did a nice, solid job of giving them one shot in their possessions and rebounding better. So that's what it was.
Yeah, I thought your rebounding was really, really good tonight. And
we made a couple adjustments at halftime, too, running like more of an overload against that 1-3-1 look, which gave us some better opportunities for driving opportunities. Alana started driving and, of course, hitting shots. But that adjustment we made at the half helped us get some easier looks.
Not only that, but then the 2 almost back-to-back to Keeney down low kind of broke the will of their zone. I thought those were 2 huge plays. Talk about, well, you mentioned Ackerman. You've asked her to do a lot on the defensive end, too. She switched it up. She played, I think, on maybe 3-4 different players tonight. Talk about her on the defensive end first.
Yeah, that's what she does best, right? She says it. Soccer does defense, has kind of been a defensive player for her whole career. But I'm just going to say it was nice to see her get some buckets because I always talk about her defense. I like the buckets. We had some great looks that are going to fall tomorrow for her, I think, from that three-point line and some jumpers. But just battling, too, getting some crucial rebounds, getting knocked all over the place. Right there with the one they didn't call at half court that I thought was a foul that the girl ran the other way. But overall, just solid. We can trust her guarding anybody. And it's good to see her get some buckets as well.
So, Coach, we're tied at halftime, 23-23, game up in the air. You guys came out of the half. I was really impressed with your defensive intensity. It looked like Reedsburg was maybe a step slow. It looked like you guys were a step faster than you were in the first half. Yeah. What did you say at halftime? What was the message to the girls coming out of the break?
I really didn't talk that much defense at halftime, did I? It was more on the offensive side. The defensive side was like just give them one shot of possession. I think that was
and they did that.
Because we were solid. I think foul trouble. We did talk about fouls. We talked about just being solid because they're calling fouls on us. We got plenty of people with 2 fouls. So if we just be solid on them, we'll be able to get stops. So think when we were solid, we got stops.
Yeah.
When we weren't, that's when they got stuff to happen.
So we got DeForest coming in tomorrow night. One more question, Joel, for Q. DeForest coming in tomorrow night. I was not here for that game. I was down in Texas for that game. What are we looking forward to for tomorrow night? What do you think are going to be the keys?
It'll be another physical game. They get up, press, and get after it. It's good that we don't have to travel.
Yeah, for sure.
We're loving that because we've always traveled.
Right, went there last year.
We're right at home. Don't have to drive 2 hours. That's one thing we have an advantage on right there. But it's gonna they play physical. They get after it. We're gonna have to have some ball security, ball toughness, know when to try to pass out of it, and know when to just take the 5-second call or whatever the case may be, and not make a magical play or just throw it up at the basket if that's the case. So we're gonna need, don't know what Biondo's deal is. Obviously her going down, hobbling right now. So we'll just see. But I thought the girls battled tonight.
Yeah.
And I think if they battle that same way, we'll have a good opportunity to come out with a win and make it to next week.
Yeah, short bench for you now without Biondo, already without Keeney. But, 43-46 was the final of that game against DeForest back on December 7th. Q, you did get 26 points from Alana Simpson. I don't want you to leave without at least talking about how impressive she was tonight before we talk to Chloe.
Yeah, she played well tonight. Knocking down shots from all 3 levels, getting to the rim. Got 4 levels, I guess. The mid-range jumper was dropping at times. The rim, just attacked the rim to come times. Got a couple offensive rebounds and putbacks. Knocked down a couple threes and got to the free throw line. I don't know what that ended up being.
9 of 15.
Like stretch, but we'll take that. We'll take it. Wish we was more like 15 for 15 or at least 12 for 15, but we'll take 9 for 15.
Be better than 15 out of 30 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we were?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got to do better than that.
Yes, sir.
But
congrats, Coach.
Thank
Congrats,
you,
Coach.
Thank
Good
you.
luck tomorrow.
18 wins on the year, the most under Coach Q. And the Saturday playoff game, the elusive Saturday playoff game, because they have not had that yet either. And a lot of that is attributed to this young lady standing in front of you, Nami George, because we have highlighted Chloe Ackerman's defense. I have said, especially during the holiday tournament, where we were sitting courtside at Logan, it really showed how impressive you actually are defensively. Up here, it doesn't show it because your one-on-one defense down and help side defense is a crucial factor for this team. And so what does Coach Q yell at you throughout the week so that way you can come out here and perform so well during the actual game?
He tells me to stay squared up. I turn my hip a lot. But and just move my feet, make sure I stay in front. So
he talks about your soccer background. How important has that been for you for the growth on the basketball court?
I think it's made me be able to move my feet fast, just be quick and stay in front. Definitely have to have a lot of speed for both sports. So
when you hit a couple of shots early, does it make a bigger difference for you confidence-wise? Because say you take a couple of those baseline shots and they don't fall. Do you get gun-shy then? Or is it just a matter of, I just need to shoot?
I definitely have a lot more confidence when I hit them earlier in the game. I think if they're not falling, it's a lot less confident for me to keep shooting throughout the game. So.
That mental aspect that you've talked about several times, Nami. You can ask Chloe a question or two as well.
I was just going to say, even if those shots don't go in, taking those shots so important for this team, gives your teammates a chance for offensive rebounds. We saw Central do that a number of times tonight. So I was really excited. I mentioned to Joel right away, look at how confident Chloe is with her jump shot. That's going to be a key tonight, and it certainly was. I don't have any questions for you. I just want to congratulate you. I'm proud of you, and that's a good win tonight.
Thank you.
We'll end on that. Yep. Chloe, that's good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I know she's a little nervous anyway. It's all right.
Me too.
You're nervous? Why are you nervous?
I'm always nervous.
You're on camera and we got the mic.
Good work. Good work.
Right, Coach?
Good work. Good luck tomorrow. Yeah, go get them.
Well, Q will not have don't worry about an email. I won't email you. You came up here tonight. So, talking with us, did we go?
We're frozen on me, which is what nobody wants.
Oh, on the switcher. Yeah. The Black Magic went to. The Black Magic froze again. Oh. Wow. Got it. So he was going to pack up.
We are down a camera. Look at them trying to get out early.
I know. They're bailing on us already. Well, that's all right. Coach
He doesn't
Arnold
want me touching it.
Coach Arnold's still talking like he's got a microphone on too. We can't hear him because he gave up his microphone to Nami. Well, what a win. I am so happy for this team for the fact that they wanted this more than anything else, a Saturday playoff game, a regional final. They get to host it. Q probably hit on the biggest factor of tomorrow night's game. They don't have to travel.
Yeah, really, and that's such a huge benefit, especially when it's 2+ hours away. You get to be in the comfort of your own home and just come on over to the gym and knock down some shots. It's a lot different than loading up the bus so early and trying to come on down and get out of a cold bus and come into a gym and try and warm up. It's a huge advantage, and that's why the regular season matters, and that's why the seeding matters. And Central's earned the right to play at home for this regional final.
So tomorrow night it'll be on Alaska at West Salem, the 1 versus 4, and we'll have the 2 versus 3. Central versus DeForest in the regional final. I'm looking forward to it, excited about it. Coach Arnold, I hope you're back with us again tomorrow. Thumbs up from him. We know Ray will be here. Again, he has no life. We know for a fact that he's going to be here. Nami, you'll be here as well, even though you'll be probably.
Even though I have a life. Thank you, Joel. Yes, you're right.
Even though you'll be interested in what's happening on wrestling tomorrow night. I know that your mind will be elsewhere, but you'll be here.
We'll have that on up here just like we did last time.
Well, I'm Joel McCall. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here tonight as the Central Riverhawks get the W over Reedsburg, 56-44 for Ray George, Coach Arnold, and Nami George. Tune in tomorrow night, regional final, Central and DeForest. Good night.